In case you don't know, it is the cold and flu season, and that has really hit my house hard. Wife's had the flu for a week, and I started getting a little bit of the residuals, so I'm going to see if I can make it through this without coughing the whole time. Hey, what's up, bookworms? Mike here with another weekly update. It might be a little low energy because I have a low-grade fever right now. I am coughing quite a bit. Like I said earlier, the wife has had the flu, and I got a little bit of something. I've been able to break my fever, and then it comes back, and then I'll break it, and then it comes back. You know, it is what it is. So obviously it's a little rough to talk right now, but I definitely wanted to at least get in this weekly update and let you guys know what is happening because I love keeping in touch with you guys and kind of just updating you on what's going to be happening with the channel, what has happened with the channel in case you missed it, and just what's going to happen. First up, guys, if you don't know, the Rage of Dragons read-along is going on right now. I'll put that up here in case you need the schedule and you still want to participate. We are currently in week 1, which is the first 100 pages of the Kindle version. And again, page numbers, chapter numbers, all that stuff are in that video. You can look it up or hit up the Discord channel and kind of get a little talk with some other people on there. Lots of you guys have jumped onto that Discord channel with me, and it's been a lot of fun being able to talk to you guys on there and not having to go on Twitter. That's always going to be a better plan. But just an update, I've read a little bit ahead on Rage of Dragons, and don't worry, I recorded my video for the first part, so I wouldn't, I didn't want to be able to say, hey, I wonder what's going to happen in this when I'd already read it. So after I finished chapter 2, I went ahead and recorded that video. So I'm reading ahead now, but the video that will be released on Monday, this Monday, the 20th, that will be basically my fresh thoughts when I finish chapter 2. So no worries there. Anyways, I hope you guys are reading it because, spoiler, it's very good. I'm really enjoying it quite a bit. I'm in the middle of chapter 6 right now. So if you guys missed it, I talked about where I am going to be doing the Cosmere this year of all Brandon Sanderson books, just within the Cosmere. So they won't see Rithmaster or Steelheart, anything like that. It's just going to be Cosmere stuff. The video's right here if you want the schedule that I'm going to be doing for that. But it leads to me just talking about I am reading Elantris right now. Early feedback on it, I'm about, I think 28% is what my Kindle said this morning. About 28% into it. I can see the complaints that some people, when they read Stormlight and they read Mistborn and then they go back and try to read Elantris and they're like, wow, this doesn't seem the same. Yeah, obviously compared to those two series when he's become a much better writer, it's going to be a little different. But I think what I have been telling people is that if Elantris is the worst that Brandon Sanderson has to offer, well, then he's a gift and we don't deserve him because there's plenty about it that I do like. It is a mixed bag. But I do like a lot of it. The main hook of the story does have me intrigued to know what the deal is going forward. But I'll be doing a full review for that when I finish. But Elantris, Hope of Elantris, and The Emperor's Soul, that's the two short stories that are connected to it. Those will all be done in January if all goes according to plan. And in February, we'll be moving on to Warbreaker. So again, make sure you check out that Cosmere video if you didn't to get the full schedule. Next up, I did my review for Riyria Revelations, books 1 and 2. Or if you have the omnibus versions of those, that is a Theft of Swords. And I did that review. It's right here in case you want to see it. And really cool is that Michael J. Sullivan himself actually commented on the video. That's the author of Riyria, in case you didn't know. And he asked me, what is it going to take for me to finish the rest of the series? And basically he said, when I finish 3, 4, 5, and 6, to give him an email. And we're going to hook up, and he's going to come on the channel and talk with me about it. So very cool. I'm not like one of those things where when I just said, hey, I think that's really awesome, and a lot of people were just kind of like waved it off like it was no big thing. Like, oh, well, he talks to everybody. Yeah, it's still cool, though. It's still cool that I didn't have to seek him out. He found the video on the channel on his own and commented on it. I didn't call him, asking him if he would come on the channel and stuff. So to me, it's still cool. But I mean, I know others like to tear down things. But again, it was really, really cool to see him comment on that. It was the last commenter that I was expecting to see on that video. But it's still very, very cool. And I've said the whole reason that I wanted to read his books is because he communicates so well with his fans, and he's so down to earth about this stuff. So yeah, that's even though I've got a very, very full schedule this year, which I'll talk about in a second, I'm going to try to be able to see if I can find a way to cram those into my schedule somewhere and be able to get him on the channel, because I think that would be a really, really interesting talk, as I'd like to know really what it takes to have the courage to leave your publisher and go independent. I think that really takes a whole lot of courage. And so that's the kind of thing. But, people have been like, oh, what are you going to ask him? When I don't know. I'll figure something out. There's one. Okay. What's next? I finished, see here. I'm through 4 Dresden Files books now. I did my review for Grave Peril. I'll put it up here in case you guys missed it. That is a spoiler video, guys. If a lot of people might not like that, I've said what I'm going to do from now on is if it's the first or second book in a long-running series, I'll do like a non-spoiler review for people who are interested in picking it up and want to know if it's worth their time. But after that long-running series like Dresden Files or Wheel of Time or stuff like that, yeah, they're going to be spoiler vids, because I want to talk about stuff, and people who have read them want to come there and talk about these things. So if that's a decision you're not happy with, I do apologize. That's just kind of the route I've decided to take. Because if I just do non-spoiler reviews for 16 books, it's just going to be me saying the same thing over and over again. Yeah, it's cool. You should read it. This is why. And I really feel like I need to get into the nuts and bolts of these things. I feel like that's what kind of differentiates this channel from a lot of the other booktubers out there, is I do like to kind of go into some detail and give my thoughts on major plot points in some of these books. I did say I finished I did the review for Grave Peril, but I finished Summer Night. Haven't done the review yet because of this stupid flu thing running around my house, but I'll probably get on that sometime next week. My plans for Dresden, along with the Cosmere, and along with my Wheel of Time plans, and this is why I said my schedule is really full, is, as you by now you probably know that Peace Talks does come out in July. So I started doing the math, and okay, really easy basic math here is I'm going to do 2 Dresden Files books per month, so I can lead right up to the release of Peace Talks and have like a release week kind of thing here on the channel. I think that'd be a lot of fun. A lot of people have been waiting for a long time to do that. And I feel like if anybody else is trying to do like a reread, maybe they can join along with me on my first read and talk along with me. So I know a lot of people in the Dresden community are doing rereads right now leading up to Peace Talk. So I figure, hey, if you want to join me on the channel, that'd be awesome. That'd be really, really awesome. So I'm really still enjoying the books. Again, I think that they're quick reads. And again, that's by no means a slight. Quick reads just means it's a page turner. You can't really stop. Much like the Rhaenyra stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep going on that, because I think it's going to be a really good time, especially since everybody just tells me they just get better and better. And so far, they've been right. They have been right. Now, for those that have been concerned about content, because when I've said this, I've shown that my plans are to read all of the Cosmere this year and do videos for it. And then I have said that I'm going to do all of Dresden and do videos for it. And I'm going to be finishing Wheel of Time this year and doing videos for it. People are like, well, if we're not into those 3 series, are you going to have anything for us guys who aren't into that? Yes, guys, I will still be doing plenty of normal videos. There are plenty of books back there that I've read that I've never done videos for. I plan on continuing my Into the Multiverse stuff with Stephen King. There's lots and lots of other books back there. I've never talked about Dune on this channel as much as I like it. I've never talked about Ender's Game. I mean, there's tons of series back there that haven't finished. There's lots of classics I want to talk about. So yes, guys, there will be videos on the channel outside of Cosmere, outside of Wheel of Time, and outside of Dresden Files. I will still find time for all that other stuff, so please don't abandon me. I definitely have stuff still out there for you guys. Plus, this good old weekly update, and I love talking to you guys in this stuff. So don't worry about that. Outside of books, we finished Lost in Space 2 the other night on Netflix. I mentioned that last week. Very good family-friendly sci-fi. My kid watched it with us. He had a good time with it. Very, very fun. I hope we get to season 3. And then this morning, me and my wife started watching the show called You, Y-O-U, on Netflix. I had heard some mixed things about it. Someone sold it to me like this. Imagine if Stephen King had written Dexter, the TV series Dexter. And I said, well, that sounds pretty dang good. And I watched the first 2 episodes, and I can definitely see that being a very applicable statement. I really can see it. Enjoy it. I enjoyed it so far. I really am into it. Really is kind of Dextery with the the inner monologue and stuff like that. So hey, if you guys have watched it, let me know what you think about it. But don't spoil anything. But I really think someone's asked me, hey, so if I like Dexter, would I like it? I think it's gonna be a little different for everybody. what I'll say is watch like the first 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll know if it's for you or not. You'll know right away. Because I couldn't look away the first 15 minutes. It was just like, okay, I'm in, good hook. So yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing there. As far as the rest of TV, the Dark Tower series on Amazon was canceled. They passed on the pilots. It's a kind of a bummer. Not kind of, it is a bummer. I've wanted to see a faithful adaptation of Stephen King's The Dark Tower since forever. And, you know, that movie that Sony made, I just pretended it didn't even happen because that wasn't The Dark Tower. That was someone read the back of the dust jacket of like the 7-book collection and said, I'm going to make a movie out of that. And that's what they made. This sounded like it was doing it the right way. It was starting with the flashback that's in Wizard and Glass. That's book 4. It sounded like it was going the right way, but I believe what the executive that passed on it, the statement is they didn't feel like it had the same quality as the Lord of the Rings or Wheel of Time series that they're making right now. I don't know about all that. All I know is this is the same executive that canceled the Conan series because of toxic masculinity. Guys, I try not to do too much politics on the channel, but I'll just say, if you're that you can't get over your personal politics enough for entertainment, sell the rights of some of these franchises to people that will use them. Because I would love to see a Conan series. I would love to see a Dark Tower series. If you're not going to use it, let somebody else use it. You know, quit sitting on these rights. I don't know. It's just a personal vendetta, I think. I don't know. It's very frustrating because, you know, we just want to see some of these creations come to life on the big screen, and seeing them canceled for political or personal reasons is very, very frustrating. And then when they sit on the rights on top of it, it's just frustrating. What can I say else besides frustrating? That's about it. Video games. I don't know if you guys are into this. Obviously, you played Witcher 3, probably. Just about everybody played Witcher 3. So you know CD Projekt Red, that is the developer. Their next game is called Cyberpunk 2077. It had a release date of April. Very, very predictably, it got pushed back till September. While a lot of people were huffing and puffing about it, I'm like, hey, just keep the game until it's good. You know, don't put out some buggy piece of crap that you got to patch 400 times just to meet a release date. So game delays don't really bother me when I know it's just going to be to get the good version of the game. The thing I'll say about this is that when Witcher 3 broke big, no one had expectations really. I mean, maybe people who were really big into the Witcher series at the time, but I know a lot of people, myself included, they dived in with Witcher 3 into that franchise. So it kind of really took the world by storm because no one was expecting it. Cyberpunk, I feel like there's expectations now. And I'm just like, we'll see. I didn't want another first-person shooter. You know, that was just me. I'm hoping it comes out and it completely knocks my socks off. I don't know. But right now, I don't see anything that makes anything special compared to it. I don't see any difference between that and, like, Metro Exodus, like, at all. But, you know, CD Projekt Red, we'll see. But that's about all I got. I'm really fighting back a cough right now. So I'm going to kind of try to sign off here. But, guys, excuse me, please continue the Rage of Dragons read along. And hit us up on that Discord right here. I really like talking to you guys over there. And, you know, if people are having some trouble with the cast system and stuff like that in Rage of Dragons, a user over there has actually posted, because it isn't in my my Kindle version, but apparently the hardcover version, there is a glossary and maps in the back, and someone took pictures of all that, and it actually has like the cast system, like a chart of it, and he posted that in the Discord channel for the Rage of Dragons read along, and it was really, really helpful. So again, these are the kind of things that you can find over there, and again, it's probably the quickest way that you guys could talk to me if you want to say something. You don't have to go and comment on a video and hope I see it, which I usually do, but sometimes I don't. You go there, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see